So what we're going to do now is go through assessments. We will do these before every class, all right? This is going to tell us if we're getting better or not, all right? First thing I want to do is start with my feet hip width apart. Knees slightly bent, hands on the chair. Core tight, shoulders back. You remember I told you we were going to find out about those eyes being closed? Close your eyes. You're going to hold this position for 15 seconds. Eyes closed. Get your bearings. If you feel comfortable and confident, I want you to raise those hands off that chair just an inch or so, just an inch. If you would like, you can stay in contact with a finger or two. If that helps, I want you to be safe. 3, 2, 1, and time. Eyes open. Now, let's move our feet really close together. Okay, so at this point, you kind of have an idea of what it feels like when you close your eyes. Now it's going to be even more challenging, okay? Feet as close together as you can get them. Same verbal cues. Hands on the chair, core tight, pull that belly button in, shoulders back. Close your eyes. Good. Get your bearings. If you would like more of a challenge, you can go to 1 or 2 fingers. Maybe you take your hands off altogether. I want you to be safe though. It's your first time doing it. Better be safe than sorry. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now, let's all turn. We're going to face this direction. So those of you at home, Michelle and YouTube, I want you to put the chair on the right side. I want you to find a point in front of you, something that's not moving, and I want you to focus on it. That's called your focal point, okay? A point on the wall. We're going to stand on one foot. Our eyes are open, so we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. I want you to bring your left foot up just underneath you, not in front, not behind, just underneath you. We're going to hold this position for 15 seconds. If you need to hold on to the chair, that's fine. I want you to be efficient though. Eyes are open. Eyes are open this first round. Good. 3, 2, 1, and time. Now, the hard part. We're going to close our eyes. I'm going to walk you through this though, okay? Listen to the verbal cues. Head up, chest up, chin up. I want you to shift your weight to your right foot. Shift your weight to your right foot. Very important part right here. Left heel only. Left heel only in the air. So your toes are still on the ground. Your left toe's still on the ground. Hand on the chair. Close your eyes. Now don't lock that right knee. Get your bearings. This is really challenging. Good. If you would like more of a challenge, you can bring that left foot up in the air, but you do not have to. If this is really tough for you with your toes on the ground, there's plenty of great work to be done right there. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's turn. We're going to face the other way. Same as before. Eyes are open this first round. So find that focal point, preferably something not moving. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Remember, eyes are open, focused on that focal point. Bring that right foot up into the air. We're going to hold this position 15 seconds. Good. Core tight. Helps if you smile. See? Isn't that better? Good. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Now we're going to close our eyes. Keep in mind, we're always better on one side than another. I can explain that here in just a second. So, chest up, chin up. I want you to shift your weight to your left foot. Right foot in the air. Right heel only. Toes on the ground. Right heel only. Toes on the ground. Don't lock that knee. Close your eyes. Get your bearings. Good. It's okay to hold on. If you would like more of a challenge, you can bring that right foot in the air. You don't have to. Plenty of great work to be done with the toes on the ground. 3, 2, 1, and time. Very good. Have a seat for me. Grab a shot of water if you have it. Let me encourage you to drink water. As we age, from the ages of 30 to 80, our bodies hold less water, about 20%. That's a lot. So some of us who experience polypharmacy, we're taking multiple medications. We may cramp at night. Some of you may do that. Some of you may know someone. The key culprit, water. Not always, but a lot of times try to find ways and times in your day to add more water, okay? Any questions? Okay, now we're moving into our strength pillar. Important, British Journal of Sports Medicine tells us, one-of-a-kind research, from 20 to 90, if you can't stand on one foot for more than 10 seconds, your life expectancy is 10 years or less. Here's the good news. We can change it. So you're going to have to keep coming to class. This is what I call job security. All right? 10,000 Americans turn 65 every day. All right? First thing I want you to do, we're going to sit nice and tall in that chair. We're going to get those legs working, all right? We're going to get those legs burning. Nice and tall, core tight. I want you to pick your legs up, feet off the ground, and then right back down. We're going to go up, 1, 2, down on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Don't let your back hit the back of the chair. That's it. Good. Up, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep it up. We're going to do 3 more. Here we go. We're up. 1, 2, and 3. 2 more. 1, 2, and 3. Last one. 1, 2, and 3. Simple enough, right? Now, let's add a little challenge. We're going to pick our feet up in the air. Now what you're going to do is extend them out in front of you. All right? Extend those feet out in front of you, nice and tall, core tight. We're going to pull them in. Don't let them touch the ground. So pull them down. That's it, Michelle. Good. And then we're up. And then in. Good. And out. And in. That's it. I want to see those faces changing colors. Good, good. If that's really hard for you, you can slide your heels on the ground. Slide them on the ground and then slide them out. But I want you to do them together, okay? We're up. There you go. And out. Good. 3 more. 1. Pull those toes back. 2. Last one. And 3. And rest. You feel those legs working? That's called progress. Let's stand. We're going to be in front of our chairs. Our feet are going to be chair leg width apart. Here's the deal. We're going to sit in slow motion, okay? If this is really hard for you, you start to fatigue and get tired, what I want you to do is just go down as far as you can and hold, and then stand up when we come up, okay? For the rest of us, I want to go down to the chair and then come up. No plopping, all right? Remember the no plop zone. Feet are chair leg width apart. I'm going to stick my bottom out. That's going to shift that weight to my heels. It's going to take me 4 seconds to sit down. Ready? 4, 3, 2, nice easy landing in 1. Beautiful, and we're up. Get your nose over your toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're up. Good, good, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good, good. We're going to try to do 4 more, okay, just for reference. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. 2 more. You can do it. If you get tired, skip 1. 4, make it work for you. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last time. Here we go. 4, 3.5. 3. All right, stay with me. 2 and 1. Good. Good. Catch your breath. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. We're going to do those 2 exercises again, okay? Any questions? This is the format of the class and how we'll work it. You'll get used to it, the more you do it. We have folks that have been here since day 1, okay? This is class 172, 171, right? So if you're new, don't hesitate to skip a rep, take a break, make it work for you, okay? That's how this was designed to work for everyone, all right? Ready? Nice and tall, back away from the chair. Core tight, big smiles. Ready? We're up. 1, 2, and down. And 2, 2, down. 3, 2, down. 4, 2, and down. 5, 2, and down. It's okay to hold on. 6, 2, and down. Good. And 7, 2, down. 8, 2, down. That's it. 9, 2, down. Last one. 10, 2, and down. All right, let's have some fun, right? That's what we call fun. That's twisted, isn't it? Ready? We're up. Feet out. In. Keep them up, out. In, that's it. 3. Pull those toes back, squeeze those quads. 4. Good. If you get tired, 5, just slide them. And 6, but I want those feet to go together. Very important they go together. 7, 8, 9, good. 20 more, 10, just kidding. Rest. Some of you are like, what? Catch your breath. All right, that's our strength pillar. Legs, yeah, catch your breath, get some water. I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds right here. Leg strength is gold, okay? There's so much predicated on your leg strength. Okay, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or understand this or seen this. Gravity pulls things down. I got an explanation. I'm going somewhere with this. So, a lot of times we were talking about polypharmacy. Constipation, right, can be a big issue. When we stand, gravity is pulling the contents of our stomach down. If we don't have leg strength, we're not standing long enough for that to work. Secondly, what is cardiovascular exercise? Literally, for your heart. Walking, okay? You know what else walking is great for? Leg strength, okay? So let me encourage you to walk. If you're walking, let me encourage you to walk a little further, all right? So, walking, I'm gonna require as a part of class that you try to walk at least a mile every day, if you can. So if I'm asking you to walk a mile, I'm hoping that you walk half a mile. And in reality, throughout your day, even if you're walking in your house, you're probably getting more walking than you think, all right? But just be cognizant of that, be conscious of your steps. That's gonna help your balance, all right? Okay, strength, very important part to balance. Second component, posture. You good, Mitch? Okay. I lost you on the big screen, but I got you here. Okay. Posture. All right. So let's stand. I want you right there in your chair. One of my favorite exercises is called the founder's exercise. Okay. Our feet are going to be chair leg width apart. You're going to take your hands right over your head. All right. Now pull that stomach in. First movement, your bottom goes out. All right. That's going to shift your weight to your heels. I'm going to squat down. All right, now be careful if you've never done this before. Just stay high, 3, 2, and we're up on 1. Good. Keep those arms up. And we're down. Now let me give you something else to think about. Those arms, you feel how they want to go forward? I want you to push them back. And we're up. Try to get your biceps over your ears. 2. And up. 3. Good. Push it back. And up. 4, good. Now if you get tired, you can take a break. Good, your arms get tired, bring them down. 5, good. And 6, let's get a little hold. 3, 2, up on 1. 2 more. 7, 3, 2, 1. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew, I'm sweating. My gosh. We're going to have to open them doors, I think. Good. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, we do got to. Come on. That's why they have it in here. Is that going to bother you? No. Well, you don't like it? Okay, let me see. This is what I'll do. Like it? Is that better? Okay. Maybe it'll come around. Okay. Now, right where you are, I want you to take your feet and move them closer together, as close as you can get them. You have a reference point from our assessments. I'm trying to introduce a little bit of instability to this exercise. I want you focused on your arms going out and coming back together. So if you're inefficient, I want you to widen your base. Okay, that's it. Yep, make sure, unless you're married, don't hit anybody. Ready? We're going to come together, touch your pinkies. Palms to the sky, and now we're going to open. Important right here. This is where the work is done. Push back. Don't lean back. Stretch that chest. Come together and out. Push, push. Good. We've got to undo all of the damage that sitting does to our bodies in a day. All that driving, all that solitaire and Candy Crush you're playing, Words with Friends. Good. And we're out. Good. Push, push. Good. And together. We're going to stretch that anterior part of the body out, side of the body, and we're going to strengthen the posterior, those rear delts, those shoulders back there. So all that new muscle we're building is going to act like anchors and pull our shoulders back. Good. Can we do 4 more? 1. Good. 2. Core tight. 3. Last one. And 4. Push, push. Rest. Great job. Don't sit. If you can help it. If you need to sit, go ahead. But if you can, I want you to just take a break. 15 seconds. Good, good. I'm wearing my old shirt. Do I have what? Yep. Look at that. It's embarrassing, right? I couldn't find I've got 4 kids, believe it or not. 3 out of college. So, yeah, my daughter's a nurse. She's getting ready to do, she was going to do nursing assist, but she's going to do travel nursing. Anyway, she comes through the house and goes through the clothes, man. It's a free-for-all. I couldn't find my shirt. All right, feet chair leg width apart. We're going to do the founders again, okay? If you're feeling this in your lower back, that's normal. That's strengthening your core. If it hurts, tell me, all right? This is not a no pain, no gain situation, all right? We can adjust, we can adapt, we can modify. So feet chair leg width apart. We're going to take those arms up over our head. Good. Now be careful. I had a lady, her legs were really tired. She didn't realize it, and she went down. She actually sat down on the ground. So maybe this first 1 or 2, just maybe go shallow until you feel comfortable. Ready? Down. If you feel good, go for it. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And 2. Push those arms back. Don't let them go forward. 3, 2. Good. 1. That's it. Weight on your heels. And 3. Stick that bottom out. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5. Yep, if your arms get tired, you can bring them down. 3, 2, 1. Good. And 6. Keep that core tight. 3, 2. Great. 1. 7. 3, 2, 1. Last one. And 8. Hold it just a little longer. 2, 1, and rest. Breathe. Good. Water if you have it. Excellent. Any questions? You got 20 seconds here. Good, good. To ponder all of life's questions. All right. Bringing our feet close together. Okay, now if this is unstable, if you're a little unsteady, widen your base out a little bit, okay? I don't want you to focus so much on your feet as I do your arms. Okay, arms out in front of you, palms to the sky, should be about chest height. We're going to open. This is where the work is done. Push back, and together. Good. And 2. And together. 3. Good. And 4. That's it. 5. Keep those knees slightly bent. Good. 6. Push, core tight. Good. And 7. Good. 8. Push. 9. Going to go to 12. Good. 10. 11. Last one, 12. Don't let that head go forward. And rest. Have a seat. Great job. We've covered strength. We've covered posture. Feel like you're working a little bit? Yeah. Good. Good. This catches some people off guard sometimes, this class. That's why we started advertising as a fitness class targeted at your balance. All right? So you don't need all the fancy equipment if you know how to leverage the body. Okay? Any questions? Strength, posture, flexibility. That's where we're at now, the flexibility component. Posture and flexibility go hand in hand, right? You see poor posture, a lot of times that's weakness and flexibility combined, right? You have a lack of strength in the posterior side of the body, like the shoulders. You could feel those shoulders working here. Our arms placed over our heads. What we're doing is we're building muscle back here in the back, the posterior delt, the traps, the lats, so that they act as anchors, pulling those shoulders back. How many have you heard muscle weighs more than fat? Well, that's very true. Muscle is heavy. The body doesn't like muscle because it requires a lot of calories. It's cumbersome, right? So the body would much rather put fat on than muscle. Who agrees with that? Yeah. Right? So here's the deal. As we're strengthening that posterior side of the body, we're also opening up and stretching the chest. Every time we drive, we sit, we read a book, we're on our phones, the shoulders come together. How many times have you done that over the years? So if we don't undo that damage, our posture is going to suffer. Poor posture means our center of mass is misplaced. A great example of how to describe your center of mass. If I'm not able to change my center of mass and I try to go down and touch my toes, I'm going to fall forward, right? Here we go. I'm going to get to a point, see, I can't change my center of mass, and I'm going to fall forward. Now, away from the wall, let me reach and touch my toes. First thing you're going to do is notice my bottom. Where does it go? Backwards, right? Same thing with your posture. You've got to be able to get your shoulders back so that center of mass stays where it's supposed to be. Otherwise, you're going to be in a disrupted position. It's going to be harder to balance. Does that bother you, Kathleen?
Yes,
is it? Yeah.
It's drying out my eyes.
Yeah.
Making my eyes water. So.
Is that a little better? Is that still getting you?
Oh yeah, that's better. It's not on me. That's not helping keep it behind.
That is, we can feel it though.
We'll bounce it off the wall.
You can put it back there. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I'll do that after class. Good suggestion. So, right, changing the center of mass, the body's going to have to work harder to keep ourselves balanced. Plus, we're in an unnatural position. Secondly, flexibility. If I don't undo all that damage, if I don't stretch, right, another great stretch is get in a corner and step forward and push those shoulders back. Now, if I don't have the flexibility to pull my shoulders back, then what's the point of strengthening? Does that make sense? Just like if I sit all the time, my hamstrings, they shorten and they won't allow me to reach out and keep a healthy gait. Does that make sense? How many of you sit a lot? Right? I sit a lot. I drive a lot. So for me, when I get home, I have to reach down and touch my toes because I want to make sure that I keep that elasticity restored in my hamstrings so I have a healthy gait, healthy posture. Does that make sense? I just made that up. On the fly. I have a bridge for sale. All right.
Island too.
And an island just came available a couple years ago. Left leg out in front of us. Left leg, yes ma'am. Left leg out in front of you. You're going to sit nice and tall, scoot to the middle of the chair. I want you to take both hands. We're going to slide down that left leg. I want you to reach as far as you can, stretching that leg. And yes, I'm from New Jersey. That's why I say leg that way. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Couple of seconds here. We're going to do the same thing. I want you to try to reach a little further this time. Okay, ready? And you're down. Can you get a little further? Good. We can do this, guys, when we're sitting watching our favorite TV program and it goes to commercial. 3, 2, 1, coming up. Let's rotate. Now we'll stick the right foot out there. Good. We'll take both hands. We'll slide down that right leg. That's it. Good. Three, 2, 1, and we're up. Give it a few seconds. Same thing. Reach a little further. Ready? And down. Good. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Still in the middle of our chair. I want our feet chair leg width apart. You're going to take both hands. We're going to go down to the ground. I want you to work your hands back under your chair. We're going to hold that for a few seconds, and then we're going to take our hands, interlock our fingers, and go over our heads, okay? I'll walk you through it. Ready? And we're down. Try to get to the ground if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Now, once you're down, I want you to start working your hands back under your chair. That's it. Yep, you got it. Good. Breathe normal. Don't hold your breath. Okay, now we're going to bring our hands over our head, so we're going to interlock our fingers, palms to the sky if you can. We're going to reach up. Try not to allow your back to touch the back of the chair. Reach and push back. Good. Open that chest up. And we're down. If you get lightheaded, just pause for a second. That's your blood pressure. Trying to regulate. And we're up. Good. Reach and push back. Reach for the sky. Good. Good. 2 more. Down. And we're up. Good. Try to get those biceps by your ears. Don't jut your head forward. Good. Keep it back. That's it. Last time. We're down. Good. And up. Reach and push back. Good. Core tight. Excellent. And rest. Good. We're going to stretch our necks, okay? This is a little different, a little weird, but what this does it have anything to do with our balance? Yeah. But how important is driving to staying independent? Our goal in this class is to keep you strong, mobile, and independent for the rest of your life. Driving is a key component of that. How does this play a role in balance? Well, it'll increase my ability to move my head side to side, increasing my field of vision, right? If you've ever driven on Livingston Road, you need quite a large field of vision, right? Everyone in Naples is retired NASCAR. I didn't know that until I moved here. I thought I was a fast driver. Good night. I mean, it was like I was in Days of Thunder, right? Rubbin's racing, pal. So I'm going to turn my chair. You stay where you're at. This will help explain what we're going to do, okay? Because we're going to be doing some weird stuff with our hands. I want you to take your right hand. Again, I'm away from my chair. You're going to take your right hand and hold under your chair there. Now, this is going to act as an anchor. My left hand is going across my stomach. Okay, so I've got my hand holding and my hands across my stomach. I'm going to lean and look to the left. So I'm leaning away from that hand that's holding. Now you're going to feel a big pull. You may feel it in your arm, your neck. You may feel it up to your ear. What I want you to do is I want you to look up. And we're going to look down. We're doing a little bit of exploration here. We're trying to find where we feel the stretch the most. Once we find that, we're going to settle in and hold it. Don't be afraid to move around. We'll all look different. Another few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to rotate. We're going to go the other direction. So now it's our left hand that's holding under the chair. It's our right hand that's across our stomach, and we're leaning and looking to the right. It's very common to be more flexible on one side than another. We'll look up and down. Good. Few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent. Catch your breath. Okay, so we've done a bit of stretching. All right, the reason we wait so late in the program, in the session, to do the flexibilities part, because your muscle is a lot like steel, right? The warmer it gets, the more pliable it becomes. Think about a bridge, right? That's why they have those little breaks in the bridge. So in the summers, gives it room to expand. In the winter, it contracts. Muscle works in a similar fashion. Core temperature's up, we're a little more flexible, all right? If you'll notice your sports teams now, when I started PE a few years ago when I was in school, we would stretch first. Now, if you watch any of your sports teams, a lot of them, they'll jog around a little bit before they'll start stretching. That's because they're trying to heat that core temperature up first before they stretch, all right? So I'm gonna give you a little bit of time here, maybe a few more seconds. Any questions? No, everybody good? Okay. Now, the reason the balance component is at the end, there are chemicals in the brain that become present when we exercise. Okay? There's all kinds of chemical reactions when we exercise, right? Cortisol is released. You have free radicals that are byproducts of the damage you do to the muscle tissue. There's lactic acid that can build up in your joints that causes you to be sore. There's also a neurotropin in the brain called BDNF. What is that? It helps us keep our memories. It helps us take memories and freeze them in time. You're learning a foreign language or you're learning a salsa step. The more you do it, the more cells congregate in the brain, creates a memory, okay? The more I stand in this proprioceptively enriched environment, the more cells congregate, the faster I can recall that memory. Why is that important? If I'm walking and I begin to fall, my brain will recognize that position faster. Does that make sense? If I'm a little off right here, my brain is memorizing that position. If I'm walking, I get a little off, my brain will recall that position and I can react faster. Does that make sense? That's where we're at. There's a lot of things that make BDNF present, novel events, things like funerals, socialization also, okay? So I'm not gonna go into the weeds today, but the Science of Balance University on the YouTube channel, you can find out all about it. I'm walking on a walk path at North Collier and it just struck me to talk about the Science of Balance University. Huh? It's funny how things like that happen. All right, so let's stand, let's go behind our chair. Take your time. Oh, I know, yeah. I'll get that in here too. 9:51, yeah. Yeah, we're cooking this morning. Is everyone okay with the pace of class? Yeah. Everyone good? Okay. All right. First thing we're going to do, let's turn and face this direction. So we want the chair on the right side online and YouTube, chair on the right. Let's start with a very common balance exercise, okay? Now, not only is this balance, you're going to feel this in your hips, your glutes, your lower leg. I want your lower leg burning a little bit. That just means it's working. If it's not, you might be relying on that chair a little too much, okay? So there's a fine line in there between being safe but we'll find it. We'll figure it out. I want you to find your focal point in front of you. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot. We're going to take the left foot in the air. Now remember, don't lock your knee, and I'm going to move my leg out and in to the side. So it's going to be a lateral movement, out and in. We're going out and in. Good. This is 2. Core tight. 3. Go slow. Take your time with it. 4. Don't rush it. And 5. Going out and in. And 6. If you need to put your foot on the ground when you come to start position, that's fine. 7. And 8. If you can keep it in the air, that's what I'd like. 9. And 10. Going to try to go to 15. 11. Keep those eyes up if you can. 12. 13, 14, 15. Talk to me. You feel that lower leg burning? Yep. Good, good, good. Some of you may not feel it on that particular exercise. Those of you that have been to class, we do that one a lot. So our bodies are accustomed to that. Let's turn. Let's face the opposite direction. Same song, different verse. Find your focal point. We're going to shift our weight. Bring that right foot up into the air, ready, and let's begin. 1, out and in. 2, doesn't have to be huge. 3, 4, 5, 6, good, good. 7, good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, good, good. Now let's turn. We'll face the opposite direction. Now, I want you to watch me demonstrate this next movement because you're going to love this next movement And those of you who have been in class know when I say love, that's not what that means at all. All right? This is a really great exercise because we get a lot of pennies on the dollar. Okay? We're activating a lot of muscle. We're getting a lot of work done here for our time. Okay? So we're going to be nice and tall. Just watch me right here. We're going to take our leg up into the air. All right? And we're going to extend that leg out, pulling your toes back and in. Okay? So we're up. You're going to extend it out and in. There you go. I didn't think you'd get that from the explanation. That's all. That's a tough one. Yeah. All right. Ready? We're facing forward. Find your focal point. It's okay to hold on right here. If you can't get your leg all the way up, that's okay. All right. Now, if you're having a hard time balancing, it's okay to come back and put it down on the ground too, okay? So we're up, core tight. We're going to extend it out. We're going to hold 1, 2, and in. We're going to try to do 8. 2, 1, 2. And 3. 1, 2. That's it. 4, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. Good. And 6, 1, 2. 7, 1, 2. Last one. 8, 1, 2. Down. Talk to me. Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? We'll turn. Think about all the progress you're making. Okay. Same thing. Shift your weight to your left foot. We've got our eyes on our focal point. Right leg's coming up. And let's extend out. Pull those toes back. 1, 2, and in. 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. 5, 1, 2. 6, 1, 2. 7, 1, 2. Last one, 8, 1, 2. Rest. Whew. That's tough. That's good though. That's a great exercise. You understand what I mean by getting a lot of pennies on the dollar right there with that one, right? You feel it in your glutes, your quads, your lower leg, everywhere. Your back, your core. Awesome. Turn. We're going to face the doors here. Now, deep breath. Imagine you're on the beach. No shoes on. Jimmy Buffett's not around though. All right, so no margaritas, no cheeseburgers. But I want your toes in the sand, and you're going to trace the capital letter D with your left foot, okay? So I'm looking at my focal point. I'm going to start with my toes on the ground behind me. I'm going to move them forward. Doesn't have to be big, a big movement. And then I'm going to semicircle around to the outside. So we'll start back, move to the front, and then we'll go to the outside. Semicircle around. All right, here we go. Forward and around. Keep that knee bent. Don't lock your knee. Core tight. Front and around. There's 2. And this is 3. We don't want to get in a hurry. And 4. Good. Now, once you get your bearings, if you can move to 1 or 2 fingers, more power to you. But be efficient. Be efficient. If you're having to constantly put weight on that left foot, holding on is better. And around. Forward and around. Good. This is 8. Excellent. 2 more. And around. Last one. Excellent. Let's turn. We'll face the opposite direction. Find that focal point. You're going to shift your weight to that left foot. Remember, don't lock that knee. Core tight, shoulders back. Start with our toes on the ground behind us. Ready? 1, move them forward and then around. 2, going forward and then semicircle around. And 3, good. And 4, 5, and 6. Try to keep your eyes up if you can. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Congratulations. If the British Journal of Sports Medicine says we need to stand on 1 foot for 10 seconds, We're going to do it for 60. All right? We will finish with this exercise every class, always standing on one foot for 60 seconds. All right? So let's turn. We'll face the doors. We're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to clear your mind here. Find your focal point. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot, bend that knee, core tight, shoulders back, hand on the chair. Let's bring that left foot up into the air. Time begins now. Standing on our right foot for 60 seconds. It's okay to hold on. Last 10 seconds, I want you to challenge yourself though. Focus. $20 has passed. Good. 30. 40. Almost there. All right, 10 seconds. Challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Well done. Let's turn. We'll face the opposite direction. Same cues, deep breath. Good. Find your focal point. Let's shift our weight to that left foot. Remember, don't lock your knee. Core tight, shoulders back. Let's bring that right foot up into the air. Time begins now. Standing on our left foot for 60 seconds. Again, last 10 seconds, we'll challenge ourselves. $20 has passed. 30. Great job. 40. Almost there. Here we go. Last 10 seconds. Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Go ahead and have a seat for me. Great, great job. Well done. All right, let me give you your homework. Oh, let's see. Okay, so homework. These are the two exercises I'm going to ask you to do morning, afternoon, evening, okay? Realistically, try to do them once a day. You get out of it what you put into it. I'm a realist. I get it. I've been doing this for 20 years, all right? I have a degree in dietetics. There's nothing more I love to do than to talk about myself, but that gets old, I'm told. So if you have any questions about me, or you're welcome to stay after class. I'm more than happy to talk. Let's do some things we did in class so you're familiar, okay? And I want you to build some comfortability, some familiarity with these movements. Sitting slow. Every time you sit down in your home, I want you to sit in slow motion, okay? Aside from that, pick a time in the morning, pick a time in the afternoon or evening where you do at least 5 to 10 of these, all right? This will pay dividends if you stick to it, okay? By the time you get to the 3 weeks, you will see a difference, I promise, okay? Bottom out, 4 seconds. Really key part here is just avoiding the plop, okay? I want you to really work hard to try to avoid the plop. 5 to 10 of those. Now, you'll do that once, same format we had in class today. Do that exercise. That's going to help your leg strength. Then we'll do a balance exercise. Let's keep it simple, okay? Just like we said in the lecture in the beginning, the single leg lateral. Oftentimes when you see articles written about balance in the paper or any kind of published article, they talk about the single leg lateral. That's why I use it a lot, because people are familiar with it. We'll go out and in. Biggest tip I can give you, don't rush it. Take your time. I don't want any lateral flexion in the spine, okay? I want you out and in, all right? Find your focal point just like we do in class. Try to do anywhere from 8 to 15 of those, okay? If you're really feeling froggy, 20 is a great number. That's a lot, okay? Try to make that round twice, once in the morning again, once afternoon and evening, okay? You guys, we have Balance University books available. What's the next holiday coming up? It's not Easter anymore.
Mother's Day.
Ah, they make great Mother's Day gifts. All right, so don't forget, Volume 2, this is our original 10-week programming here. They're $32.50. They're available on my Balance University website too. That's a great resource for information, okay? You can access the YouTube channel from there too, mybalanceuniversity.com, all right? If you have any questions, I'll stay after class. Thank you for being patient, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Do your homework and make somebody smile, all right? Have fun. Don't get in trouble. That's expensive. You bet. Thank you.
See you later.
All right.
Understood.
Yeah, yeah.
Caleb,
These. Oh, Sue, did your glasses? You got your glasses?
Oh, thank you so much.
He's up and down. Yeah, it's more mental right now.
I happen to have a
Thank you, Sue.
program to warm up like before you play pickleball.
You know what's a
Play a
great?
lot of pickleball, so but you know, to warm up is, I'm not sure, you know, we update, that's shit. You know,
Yeah.
That means nothing.
If you want premium warm up, I can show you something with bands. You know, because you guys are doing some
Right,
moving,
right.
so some band. If you want just body weight, I would say the stretching like we did in class, and then some squats because that's big muscles. That's going to move a lot of blood and get your heart rate
Gotcha.
up. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You bet.
I can't do that sit because I'm bone on bone knees.
Oh, it
I shot
hurts.
yesterday. I can't. It's just almost impossible. What would you recommend?
Go down as low as you can.
Just do that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, go as low as you can. Stay above the pain.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Yeah, when you get down, it starts to hurt right there. Just hold it.
That's all. Because my knees are grinding when I get.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
had shots yesterday. So.
well, hopefully that helps.
No, it did. Thank you.
You're
We'll try it.
welcome.
We'll try it.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. No, I think it was the other gentleman, Nancy. Yeah. what's up?
Practice with bare feet.
Yes,
It is.
you got it. You're welcome. Great job.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
See you next week.
All right. Looking forward to it. Is this? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Good. That works. Good. All right. So this thing moves. Let's see.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.